One more time. Hi, I'm Tavie, and I'm the founder of MadeFAIR, an ethical clothing store. It's an online retailer that sells just women's ethical fashion. Actually, I would have advice for people like me, and that is to understand that changing habits is very hard. It's really hard to change your shopping habits, whether out of convenience or impulse. Like sometimes it's a massive problem, like shopping addiction, that you can say things as much as you want to. You can show them pictures of sad people, you know, or you can show that poison going into rivers, but it's really distancing them because they think that's going on somewhere where they don't live. I'm gonna go on one of my tangents. It's like when Steve Jobs died, I was like super sad about it because Steve Jobs, to me at least, actually impacted my life somehow because I loved my iPhone and my Mac and stuff. And that's when people comment on Facebook that Apple uses slave labor in China. I know. But when you have this direct connection, like when Robin Williams died or when David Bowie died, you feel really close to this thing, so you're really upset about it. But then you have that indignant friend, and I think a lot of us are that indignant friend, that say, when David Bowie died, 1 million people died in Aleppo, you know? And I'm like, I know. But because that feels so far away compared to something that's very close to you and very personal, it's hard to feel that same sort of empathy. So if you're going to try to change a habit, you first need to understand why they have this habit in the first place. You need to have some kind of incentive, which is why pity marketing works. But if you want it to be sustainable in the long run, you're gonna need to make a product that they really, really like and that they're willing to pay a premium for, not because it's made ethically, just because it's made really well, you know? And it's a kick-ass dress. I whisper every time I curse because I'm scared my mom's listening.
To bleep them out when we do editing.
just this big straight up. So my advice to consumers, I guess in the meantime, is know that this is an option. And because we're at about the same price point as like Gap or Banana Republic, but at least we can name a lot of the people who make our items. Kind of like when you become a vegetarian, you don't think there's a lot of food options for you. And then all of a sudden you're like, there's a whole world. I'm not vegetarian.